Right then guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. Hope you're all doing good. Joined by Matty from the Magpie channel.
Buongiorno.
How are you, mate?
Aye, good mate, good. Good to be back again.
It's February, the window is finally over.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that. I need a holiday.
We've just done a video over on Matty's channel as well, so be sure to check out the ratings on there. I did a video myself yesterday for Toon Tuesdays, so be sure to check that out, going through a full rating of the transfer window as well. Just a quick one, Matty. Are you happy?
Yes, very happy.
Very happy.
Aye, very close to a near perfect window. I would have thought if it was said. I mean, we wanted a bit of a more luxurious centre back in, a European one like we were linked with Diego Carlos or Botman, and then the thing that worries me is the lack of strike power, firepower up top, whether it be a striker or a winger in Jesse Lingard. But you can't have it all, can you? They tried their best. January's a hard month.
Yeah.
At least we assessed a lot of situations and sorted out a lot of positions.
Well, that was it. If someone had told me because as well, although we had the new owners and everyone was very excited, oh, we're going to spend money, like you still didn't know like what we were actually going to do.
No.
And if someone had sat me down on the 1st of January and gone, don't worry about it, Rob, we're going to spend 90 million and we're going to buy 5 players.
Yeah, that's very true.
I don't think I would have believed them, to be honest. Like, I don't think I would have actually believed it. So the fact that we've done it is absolutely cracking. As I say, if you want to look at watch more of us talking about the transfers coming in, check out our videos. But today we are going to be talking about a little bit on players going out. So there's been a bit of news, obviously a few loan deals. There's also been a little bit of drama as well about certain players.
Huge drama.
Apparently refusing to go out. But just to start with a few of the loans, I mean, Freddie Woodman's gone to Bournemouth on loan. We had 4 goalies, so someone really had to go. That's freed up a space in the squad. Are you confident that Freddie Woodman might make his way back to Newcastle one day, or do you think Freddie Woodman's time might well be coming to a close?
I think it's going to be harder for him now with the new ownership, because I think Eddie Howe definitely wants a new goalkeeper anyways.
Yeah.
You know, linked with Henderson and Ben Leno during the last window there, so it's going to be hard for him to break through. I hope so, because he's been at the club for a while now. He's got bags of potential. Yeah. He did brilliant on loan at Swansea, winning the Golden Glove in the Championship. It's just whether or not is that his level and can he progress, because as we've seen at the start of this season, he was way out of his depth. He got chucked at the deep end with a shit defence, so that didn't help.
He did.
But like, against Man United, Ronaldo and stuff, that definitely didn't help. But I think Woodman has potential. I'm glad he's been on loan. He needs to get some more experience under his belt.
Yeah.
But Bournemouth, by the way, they had a brilliant window.
They did.
Getting Todd Cantwell.
I know.
He was linked to us the whole way. I would have took him, to be honest. The way our window went yesterday, I'd rather have Cantwell than nothing up front.
I know, I agree, but yeah, I agree on Woodman. As you say, I think just because he's been here so long, you're kind of willing them to come on, mate. Let's step it up and take the next step. But I do think if we're linked with goalies already, then it's not looking good for him in a minute.
Unless you say time up on Darlow and time up on Dubravka, which is definitely good.
True. It's just whether Woodman wants to play second fiddle. That's the thing. Or
that's
even
the thing.
Third. He could stick around forever. He could be second, third choice until
Steve Harper.
First career. He could be. But we'll have to wait and see. Matty Longstaff, he has also moved out on loan to Mansfield, who are in League 2, I think.
Yeah, they are.
I think that, he was over in Aberdeen not having a great time. Eddie Howe brought him back. I genuinely thought it was because he was trying to bring in a bit of firepower. I've got that.
Did you reference that?
I've got that way wrong, because literally 5 minutes later they've sent him out again. What are you thinking about that one?
You think how poor our midfield is? I mean, obviously we brought in Bruno now, and Julian's been doing well, and Shelby's been doing well, so it's poor in terms of backup. Do you know what I mean? And options off the bench. And I guess we're out of the cups now, so we're just focused on the league. But Matty dropped down to League 2, man. This is the guy that scored the winner against Man United a couple of years ago. He looked amazing, and not just because he scored that goal, but even his overall performances in that couple of months running the team that he had, he looked like a really, really good little player. And I thought he would at least got to move to, never mind League 1. I thought he'd be able to do a job Championship, lower half of the Championship. So
I know,
it's surprising, but hopefully he gets minutes under his belt. And if he does go there and impress and stands out each week, then it'll be a Championship team next year, and then go from there.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Again, he's another local lad, so we want to see him do well. I think the thing that not even long ago, probably a few weeks ago or a month ago, I was saying give him a chance, because our midfield looks so slow, and Matty's got an engine, so I genuinely thought he would brought him back to help. But
until Eddie Howe dropped Joe into midfield, like I was crying out for him to come back, because we were lacking on someone like that.
And then we've had a couple of youngsters go out on loan. I think Anderson's gone out to Bristol Rovers, so hopefully he does well there. Again, that's another youngster we want to see coming through, because we've not had too many of them. So
I think Anderson's got a really bright future. I mean, really do. I was gutted we didn't get to see him against Cambridge. especially when we're getting beat. I thought, why not?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Chuck him on. I remember he came on against Arsenal in the cup the other season and he impressed.
Anyway, so may as well have played the kids.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
And then the final of the kind of the main squad is Hendricks. Gone out on loan to QPR, and it's funny actually because I did see a few people kind of saying good riddance, we never wanted him anyway, and I do get it because he wasn't great, but let's be honest, we did get him in on a free.
Got him on a free,
and he did score a few goals. I know, so and we'll get onto it in a second, but certain players refused to go out. At least Jeff Hendricks stepped up, but he's had to move all the way down to London for this as well, you know, just to kind of make us a bit of space. So I mean, I don't think he'll be necessarily missed, but I definitely wish him the best.
Wish him the best on his birthday as well. Happy birthday,
Jeffrey.
Oh,
no, yeah.
There's your present. Get yourself away.
Unless maybe he wanted to move to London, who knows?
Probably, but he had the option of Borough, didn't he? So he must
did he have the option there as well?
So he turned down Borough to go to QPR, so I'd do that as well, to be honest. I'd rather be in London than Middlesbrough.
And what sending those players out has done is helped us with a bit of space in the squad, because obviously we've spoken about this, we've brought in a handful of players, we need to make some room in the squad again. I think that's partly why Woodman's gone, because we had 4 goalies, we didn't need 4. What Hendrick and these other players leaving has helped as well, but that still isn't enough. We still need to clear up some room in the squad to bring in the new players, and it's already rumoured that 2 players have already been dropped from the squad. I don't know if this can't be official, can it? It's rumoured anyway.
It's heavily rumoured. Everyone's saying it, so it's a matter of time before the club has to officially release the list, doesn't it?
So those 2 players are Clark and Lewis, have both been said to have been dropped from the squad. Now, Clark was linked with a move himself to Middlesbrough on loan. Lewis was linked with a move to Birmingham, I believe, on loan as well. Reportedly, both turned those loan deals down and would rather sit at home and watch telly than play football at all, because they're not.
This is the problem with Monday football, isn't it? We've seen it. I mean, we were talking last night on the DR Sports Show when it looked like Aubameyang wasn't going to leave. These players, it obviously didn't in the end for a free, but there's many players like Aubameyang, and you see it all over, where they're sitting there and they're just thinking, why am I going to leave? In Aubameyang's case, I'm on 300 grand a week. I'm not going anywhere. I'm Christy. I mean, I don't mind sitting on the bench 300 grand a week. I don't mind sitting at home and not travelling to away games for 6 months. Like many, like Mbappe has obviously run down his contract at PSG and stuff like that. Like, I'll just chill. I'll chill, couple hundred grand a week, do nothing. And Jamal Lewis and that obviously aren't on that large sums of money, but the 30 grand a week, 40 grand a week, nah. Can't be bothered to go to Middlesbrough or Birmingham. I'm just going to chill out here and play FIFA all day long, get paid for it. It's a disgrace, absolute disgrace. It's a joke. Like, especially the Kieran Clark, the way he went on the other day in Saudi, and then we don't want him here anymore. He's been good over the years as a servant, but time's gone. He could have went to Middlesbrough, team pushing promotion in the Championship. Got some game time, did a job for them. And then Jamal Lewis as well, a young lad who's desperate for game time after a big injury.
This is the thing, so not that I'll forgive either of them, but I do think with Clark, he's an old bloke and maybe he's just like, you know what, screw it, I can't be bothered. Which is not the attitude to have, but I can see it. The thing with Lewis is he's still a young lad. We're kind of saying to him, like, you know what, you're probably not going to be in the squad. We want to try and help you. 2 questions here, really. First of all, are you surprised that Lewis is one of the people to be left out?
Yeah, very surprised. Very, very surprised. I mean, I think obviously signed him for 15 million just last year, and then having high hopes of him, beating off Liverpool for his signature. We've seen glimpses. We've seen the potential there. There's definitely a player in there. Even when Howe came in, he did well in the first couple of games before he got yet another injury. So I think at the minute though, Howe and Newcastle just want a bit of stability. That's why Matt Targett signed. Someone who's going to come in, stay there, do a job, know what you're getting out of him. Solid 6 out of 10 on player ratings every week. Whereas Lewis is like, will he get forward and cross this week, or will he go missing? Will he get caught out of position? So I'm surprised he's getting chucked out of the squad. But
well, that's the thing. I think I don't know if he's chucked his toys out the pram and gone, look, if you don't want us, I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. But for his own career, though, I mean, he's still a young lad. He should have definitely taken the opportunity to maybe move and
6 months
and keep playing football. It's not even that long.
He's going on a full season long loan at Real Betis, in a different country. You know what I mean? You're only going a couple of hours down the road to Birmingham for a few months.
But then to basically finish off, I mean, as we're saying, we need to make room in the squad. Those are the 2 players that are rumoured, so they reckon there needs to be 1 more player missed off. Which again, it's funny though, because we've just said we wouldn't have really put Lewis in that rank, but then when you look at the other players who for this third spot, you're kind of running out of people. So again, one that came up was Gillespie, but obviously you need 3 keepers. The other one that came to mind straight away was Gale.
Can I get a game?
The thing is, Chris Wood is our only striker, so you'd think it makes sense to keep Gale because you needed to have at least one more striker. But even when Wilson was injured, Gale didn't get a game, so we're not going to play him anyway.
I think he's made a total of 3 minutes with Eddie Howe. Came off the bench against Man United, was it, or someone with like 2 or 3 minutes to go. A game when we went back to Anderson before, not getting a chance against Cambridge in the Cup. I thought you would have seen the likes of Dwight Gale starting that game.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you kind of come on against Cambridge, or you're not getting the chance off the bench, even 10 minutes here and there, then you're utterly useless, aren't you, really? But in terms of being short up front, I wouldn't have thought it would be Gale just in case injury does hit.
So then, if we're not doing Gale, then I've made a short list of a few. I mean, I've put Fernandes in there again. I wouldn't let Fernandes out of my sight because he's probably the best defender we've got. But again, it's the similar with Gale one. You know what? They're not playing him.
Unfavoured.
Yeah, unfavoured. And then another one was Crafty. I've put Dummett down just because of the fact that he's always injured. I mean, out of them lot, who would you go for?
I'd probably go. I was going to say Kraft there, but you know what it is? I'm quite tempted to say Paul Dummett because I know everyone seems to love him, but I'm not on that. I mean, like, I don't see what he really brings to the side. I don't think he's good enough. He's injury prone. Kraft, you could probably say the same, but without the injuries. But Kraft can obviously come in at right back and come in at centre back. He's done all right in the back five, so Ames.
Yeah.
So,
it's tough.
If you're going to chuck out Lewis though as well, you can't really chuck out Dummett because he's left-sided. Yeah. So if you look at right-sided there, Trickler's starting every week. Manquillo's a very good backup. So Murphy can play there as well.
Yeah.
So Kraft.
I would agree with you. The only thing is that if we're going to keep Gale, and then like imagine Chris Wood can't play for whatever reason, he's stuck away on holiday at the minute, so you know who knows. Let's imagine he can't play.
Can't get back in time for Everton next
week.
We're
going to play Murphy up front. Then what the hell? Like what's the point of having Gale? You know what I mean? So I definitely get it. If he's our only striker, we should keep him. Yeah. But if he's not going to play, then we shouldn't. So I'm tempted to go Gale, to be honest.
Going Gale.
I'm going to go Gale. But let us know your thoughts on that down below, on the players refusing to go out on loan, on who you think should maybe be left out of the squad to make room for the new players. As I say, let us know down below. I will have put Matty from the Magpie channel's link in the title, so be sure to go and check out the video we did on his channel as well. And as I say, I did a video on Toon Tuesdays yesterday talking a little bit more as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.